Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got another huge week of rumors, with Ahsoka being the 150th BrickHead, massive LEGO Creator football stadium from FC Barcelona, the return of LEGO Marvel superheroes. How can you get your hands on these exclusive Mario coins? And can we finally be getting LEGO Pixar up? This video is brought to you by my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week we break down episode 7, the Bricking Win Challenge with former contestants Tyler and Corey. And you can listen to this episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or more using the links in the description below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up, over at Zavvi, LEGO Star Wars sets are 15% off with code It's a Trap. And over at Amazon, the AT-AT is 12% off. Next, from LEGO Hidden Side, the Rex Shrimp Boat is 30% off. And from LEGO Super Mario, the Master Your Adventure Maker set is 32% off. The Piranha Plant Power Slide is 30% off. Wiggler's Poison Swamp is 28% off. And the Piranha Plant Puzzling Challenge is 27% off. From LEGO VIDIYO, the First Wave Beatbox sets are between 20 and 41% off. And over at Zavvi, some of the new sets are 30% off with code VIDIYO. And if you want to pick anything up and support the channel, you can find these deals and more in the description below. First up, over in Star Wars news, there's currently rumors that our 150th BrickHead could be Ahsoka Tano. As you might remember, over on LEGO Ideas, they did a poll of these different themes to decide which should be the 150th BrickHead, and Star Wars won. And while we didn't know which character they'd pick, it's looking like this fan favorite is going to be our 150th BrickHead. This character's always been popular in her appearances on the Clone Wars, but with her more recent live-action debut in The Mandalorian and the upcoming Ahsoka series, this one definitely feels like a slam dunk. And as the La Katrina BrickHead came out on August 1st and is the 149th BrickHead, I'm guessing her official reveal will be right around the corner. Next up, thanks to the folks over at the Brick Post, we've got some great high-quality photos of the LEGO Super Mario limited edition coins that came to LEGO stores this week. These fully metal coins come in gold and silver colors, with Mario on the front and the LEGO Super Mario logo on the back. While all the stores seem to be handling this differently, my store that was handing them out did it by finding Mario characters scattered around the store in a scavenger hunt. And after completing it, there was a machine that randomly decided if you'd win a gold or silver coin. Just like the LEGO VIP coins, these are being sought after by collectors on the aftermarket, so if you've got a LEGO store near you, I highly recommend checking it out. Next up, after rumors that we'd be getting another large football stadium, it looks like the next one's coming from Barcelona. That's right, the next large-scale stadium is going to be Camp Nou of FC Barcelona. The stadium itself is super unique, and it's actually Europe's largest stadium, which could make it a great model. The set is set to retail at $350 and contain over 5,500 LEGO pieces, making it much larger than the last one of Old Trafford. So I'm very curious to see the final design and what it looks like compared to this original. The Old Trafford set also came with a gift with purchase upon release of the United Trinity statue, and this one's said to have a much larger gift with purchase featuring a celebration at this famous fountain in Barcelona. And this promo sounds more interesting than the main set for me. And with all these rumors coming out, I have to imagine we'll hear about it soon. Next up, thanks to BrickHeadz, it looks like more revised sets are coming soon. In last week's video, we talked about how some of these LEGO Creator sets are getting new colors, with the Fiat 500 being recolored into light blue, and the Mighty Dinosaurs set being recolored into black. And new for this week, we've got a photo of it in brown, which is leaving a lot of fans wondering what's going on here. But the more interesting photo for me is a revised version of 2016's Fire Station, which unlike those LEGO Creator sets, features more robust revisions, like some part colors and printed pieces, as well as the hot dog cart being swapped out entirely for some sort of generator. I'm definitely curious to see if this will be the last of the revisions that we'll find out about, and really why they're happening at all. Like, is there some anniversary I'm forgetting about, or are they just bringing back stuff that worked? Next up, this week, LEGO and Marvel announced that coming back on October 5th will be a re-release of the original LEGO Marvel Superheroes game, now on Nintendo Switch. This edition not only includes the original 2013 game, but also the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Super Pack and Asgard Pack DLC. If you never played the game back in the day, this one's a completely original story that combines characters from the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Avengers. And with over 100 playable characters, this one definitely feels the most comic booky in a great way. And I think it's nice that they keep re-releasing some of these games to make them available to newer players. And if you want to support the channel and pre-order the game, I've of course left a link in the description below. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there was a massive 4 projects to hit 10,000 supporters on the platform this week, so let's break them all down. First up, we've got Carl's house from the classic Disney Pixar film, Up. The build, of course, is Carl and Ellie's colorful home at the start of the film, and I think the project's designer did a really nice job capturing the look with all of its detail and even some interior, all built in a modular building style. Interestingly, this is not the first time that a project based on this scene has made it to 10,000 supporters, and as a huge Disney fan, I would definitely love to get this one as a set, and I was very surprised that this project wasn't chosen before, so I'll just have to keep my fingers crossed again. Next up, we've got John's Medieval Watermill. Based on tabletop world miniatures, this Watermill is a really amazing build, and between the roof and the wooden brick detailing, I think that this one really stands out. The floors come apart like a modular building, and there's some really exceptional landscape detail on the outside, and I especially like the look of the tree. Fans of LEGO Castle continue to speak their mind on LEGO ideas with more and more projects hitting 10,000 supporters. But with the recent release of the LEGO Medieval Blacksmith, I'm very curious to see if another similar project can make it through. So I'm curious to see how this one will do, and I'm totally okay if Castle becomes like NASA projects for LEGO ideas where we get about one every couple years. Next up, we've got Basement and Sewerage, which is literally designed to go underneath a modular building and features a backstory and Easter eggs to the modular releases. I have to admit, I'm a bit surprised that a project like this one hit 10,000 supporters, but the model's really thought out with 5 rooms, including 3 additional secret rooms. And with the modular buildings being so popular, I could see this one being a nice addition. And finally, we have Nyhavn, Copenhagen, Denmark. This LEGO architecture style micro build depicts one of Denmark's biggest tourist attractions, and there's some nice builds of the colorful townhouses along its canal. In the olden days, the town was known for happy sailors, which is likely why we see this nice sailboat depicted along the waterfront. While I'm definitely more of a minifigure scale guy myself, I do like the way that this depicts the town in a nice, quaint way. And it looks a little less sterile than the LEGO architecture line. But as for whether this will make it through the round of review, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, this week Toyota, LEGO, and Legoland Japan announced a brick-built, life-size, real-working version of the Toyota Supra, which is of course an extension of the LEGO Speed Champions line, which this same Toyota GR Supra was featured. This amazing recreation utilizes over 477,000 bricks, and took about 5,400 hours to both plan and construct. And just like the original car, this LEGO version looks amazing, but it also drives, with an electric motor getting up to 28 kilometers per hour. The Supra will be on display at Legoland Japan Resorts until October 11th, where it starts doing its rounds, and I feel like this one would be super epic in person. Next up in LEGO VIP news, last week we talked about how some individuals were getting codes to get the Fun and Funky VIP add-on pack for free. And while we've had photos of 3 of the 4 packs, including the Fun and Funky VIP add-on pack, the Winter Wonderland VIP add-on pack, and the Pirates and Treasure VIP add-on pack, we now have a look at the Spooky VIP add-on pack. And this one might be my favorite, with all sorts of skeletons, cobwebs, bats, pumpkins, and more. As I said in my last video, we don't know how these other ones will be distributed, if it'll be through the same randomized mechanism or not, but I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed that I'll get at least one of these codes sent my way. Next up, over on LEGO Ideas, they finally started the voting for the You're the Final Piece contest. The fan vote will decide the winner of the contest, but also one of these ideas will be reviewed to become an official puzzle. You can see all the designs scrolling here, and they're bucketed into 4 different categories: space, nature, retro, and architecture. There are 10 finalist entries for each category, and your vote will allow 1 per category to win the prize. And each one of those winners will win the LEGO Ideas Pirates of Barracuda Bay, 123 Sesame Street, Medieval Blacksmith, and Winnie the Pooh sets, in addition to some LEGO Publishing and Chronicle Books goodies. All the designs are super unique and really impressive, and I definitely recommend you check them out and of course vote for your favorites to win. And if you want to cast your vote, I've of course left a link in the description below. Next up, this week we also got the release of the Secrets of the LEGO House coffee table book, which is a deep dive and exclusive look into the home of the brick, with lots of different photos and art from the LEGO archives. As a huge LEGO fan, of course, I've always wanted to check out the LEGO house myself, and this book, while it's not the real thing, of course, it might be a far cheaper way to get an experience there, and it could be a nice gift to give to a LEGO fan over the holidays. Like I said, this book is now available, so if you want to pick it up and support the channel, I've left a link in the description below. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and each week there's even more and more to get excited about. As a BrickHeadz fan, I can't wait for the 150th BrickHead, though sadly, I'll never have all 150. And I'm very curious to see the final build for the FC Barcelona Camp Nou, as even though I may not pick up the set myself, getting to see these large-scale sets in person is a great excuse for me to go to the LEGO store. Plus, I'm still very curious to see what's going on with these recolored creator sets, and wonder what's going to come of all these revisions. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click and watch last video featuring Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Harry Potter, Hogwarts icons, Marvel Advent calendars, Ninjago Legacy sets, and more. And don't forget to subscribe.